Hey guys, what's up?
What's happening? What's going on?
Baby, we got something for y'all.
Yes, we do. Woo, Lord.
We are Courtside Community, honey. Yes, me and my husband. Welcome to our podcast. Yay! Courtside Community with me, Bo Talley-Williams.
And me, Fred Williams.
Yes. Listen, we've been wanting to do this for a long time, and here we are now giving y'all everything y'all be asking us for. When y'all gonna do a podcast? When y'all gonna do this? When y'all gonna do that? Now here we doing this and that. So we are first off gonna say thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all still listening to me chatter right now, thank you. And we're just gonna jump into this thing and tell y'all what Courtside Community is all about and why we came up with Courtside Community. You want me to tell them? You won't tell them?
Now, baby, you explain it better than me, so go for it.
Okay, so Courtside Community. Of course, we all know my husband is a world-renowned basketball coach.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby, you are.
Yes, sir.
And everyone knows I'm the queen of everything, you know, Instagram, fashion, style, you name it, philanthropy. All of that. I can keep going and going. Business, y'all know that's who I am. Because y'all follow me on social media.
Fitness.
How am I leaving out fitness? I know. Look at them arms. Hey.
Damn.
Kind of bigger than yours, baby.
No.
So, we decided to give y'all a first look into what that means with Courtside Community. We are actually giving you all a first look into life, our lives, and other things that pop up in our head that we won't talk about. You know, some of y'all nosy and want to know our perspective on it. So we're just be giving you our perspective from a courtside view, meaning we've been there, we've done that. We have the ability to share, talk to y'all from our experiences only, because that's the only way we can talk to y'all. And that is just us being courtside, being present in it. And so we're excited to share Courtside Community with y'all and let y'all see us and get to know a little bit more about us. So we're going to start off, we'll let y'all know a little bit about us. So I'm going to introduce my husband. I kind of did already. And then he will introduce me, I guess. So for y'all who don't know, my husband is Coach Fred Williams. He is Fred Williams, but everyone knows him as Coach Fred Williams. He is a, yes, I said it, world-renowned basketball coach, because he's done it all on the collegiate side and the professional side, honey. Yes, he's been coaching in the women's game of basketball for over 40 plus years. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Yes, and he has coached some of the biggest, when I say biggest, okay, female basketball athletes. Just name one, he coached her, okay?
Well, at least been around them.
He's coached them and been around them. He's going to dumb you down, but I'm going to tell you the truth. He has coached some of the best athletes you could ever imagine, some of your favorites. Not only that, he graduated from Boise. Boise State, right?
Boise State.
Boise State.
Right. The blue football field.
Oh, yeah, that blue. Yeah. That's when them birds be coming down and hitting the field because they did this water.
Yeah, that was when they were putting it down back in the day.
Oh.
You know, they weren't finished yet, so the birds were diving into the mirage of thinking it's water.
That's crazy.
It wasn't pretty, but...
Did they die?
Well, some of them did, but, you know, it's about 30, 35, 40 birds a day they were scraping up, so I don't know.
Ooh, that's not good. Well, anyway, that's where he went to school, and he also played just 1 year in the NBA, honey, and what happened?
I came on as a free agent for Coach Jerry Sloan back in the day with the Utah Jazz, and got a little trial again with the Bulls, and I said, no, I'm going to go right into coaching, and I was coaching at Southern Cal at USC, women's basketball. And
that's how we got started on this basketball tip, because now here my baby is doing his thing in this women's basketball world, and I'm so thankful and grateful for him. Okay, that's just some of him, because we can keep talking about who he is. Now I guess he's going to tell y'all who I am. Let's see how this goes.
The queen. The queen. There you go. She does it. You know, my wife has been so, wow, what can I say? Everyone knows her around the world. She's a philanthropist. She's a fitness guru. She's a motivated speaker. She's a mentor to a lot of people around the country. She's a mother of 5. You know, she does a lot of things around the house that I don't do. You know, so I mean, my wife has done it all.
Don't leave out them grandchildren.
And yeah, the grandbabies are out there too. We got 2 little grandbabies, and they keep us real busy. So they're pretty much on the southern part of where we're at right now. But we get to see them now and then, especially my wife. She loves them grandbabies, and I do too. But you know, my wife is on everything. She's on a box gentle treatment, you know, for your hair and stuff, keeping it right, beautiful braid,
right and tight, laid and slayed.
That's right. That's right. And so, you know, like I said, my wife has introduced a lot of artists on stage before. What's his name? Charlie who?
Charlie Wilson.
Charlie Wilson. Yes, back a few years ago, she was on stage, and so I was very proud of her for that. But the main thing is my wife. She is really, really good at just motivating people and being that people person, and you know, she does it all.
Thank you,
That's
honey.
what I have to say, baby. You know.
Well, that's his perspective on me, and I love it because I do it all. You know, I don't tell y'all everything I do, but we do it all.
Yeah.
And that's why we have Courtside Community, so y'all can know just who we are, what we do. This is just us letting you all know who we are, what we love, what we do, what we cherish the most, and that is our family and a few of our friends.
And we cherish you too. I mean, we cherish you.
Yeah, yes, because without y'all, we wouldn't be able to do this.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Right. All right. So listen, that's just a little bit of us. And as we continue with our podcast and talk more about current events and whatever comes to our dang on mind, you'll get to know more about it. So we're going to get into this though, but I decided that I wanted to do something to let y'all know a little bit more about who we are. And that was just ask each other questions. So we're going to get into this. But before we do, again, Courtside Community is truly just giving you all a perspective on our views from what we've experienced up front and personal. So that's where the courtside comes in. I don't want anybody to think that we're talking about sitting on the side of a basketball game and we got this courtside privilege. We do have courtside privileges to our life experiences. That is what we do have. And that's what we're going to bring it to y'all. And y'all are the community. So we just sharing what we see courtside to the community. All right? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to ask my husband some questions, and he's going to ask me, and we have to answer them. So y'all can get to know just exactly who we are. All right? So first off, again, thank y'all for tuning in thus far. So what you all can expect from us is laughter, a lot of transparency, realness, of course, kindness, because my husband is a really kind guy. A lot of fun through our podcast.
Yes, a lot of fun, laughter for sure.
Yeah, because this man is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Real talk.
Really?
Everybody says, I didn't know your husband was that funny. Because he seems so intimidating. He always has a serious look on his face.
Yeah, be serious. Especially when around the neighborhood. You got to be serious in the hood.
But we ain't always in the hood. We could be at a very fancy gathering. He's still looking like.
Well, that too.
And people be so intimidated. So when they see him laugh.
Hey, that's just my look. That's just my face, my look. That's just how it is.
I understand it, but it be shocking to people. They're like, I didn't know your husband was that funny. I was like, child, it come out every now and then. It come out every now and then. All right, so here we go. I'm going to ask my husband a few questions.
Here we go.
And you have to answer them. Okay?
All right.
All right. It's real simple.
I have no problem.
The people want to know, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Watts, California, and basically Compton, California. Back in the day, in the 60s and the 70s, I've been through the riots. And the street that I grew up on was 92nd Street, there in South Central on the East LA side there too. But we went to 92nd Street School, and I grew up around the Jordan Downs area, Jordan High School, and just grew up around a lot of like, yay, power time. It was time to change a lot of things with the culture of the world, and I've seen it. I've been through it, and I lived through it, and I was able to get out of it.
Baby, so you was getting chased by them gang members.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was getting chased
He
down.
said, why?
I've been through the bullets flying. I had been shot at a few times and had knives come by the head a few times and duck behind bushes to get to school. Almost got hit by a train because I was trying to get across the tracks to get so I wouldn't be late. Wow, I've been through it all. So,
would you say Watts and Compton, because we done been back to Watts and Compton a few times now, okay?
Yeah.
However, would you say it was crazier then than now? Would you think that Watts is more laid back now, or you think it's still crazy?
Well, I haven't really been back there, but probably 4 years maybe.
Oh, we've been through it.
I mean, we've been through it, but it's changed a lot. You know, it was pretty tough when I was growing up. You know, just for you to go 2 or 3 blocks and walk. I'm pretty sure it's the same now, but it's kind of simmered down some over the years. But when I came out, it was tough. I mean, you had to survive every day. I walked to school. I walked about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles as a little boy.
Through the hood?
Yeah, through the hood. You know, nobody messed with me. I just, you know, I ran sometimes. But yeah, I was getting to school, but you have to know which street to walk down, and then just know that you got to have a good pace in your walk of trying to get to school. This is from the 6th grade on up, all the way up to the 8th grade, maybe younger than that, 5th grade too. Yeah.
Child.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, see, I grew up in the country. And so we had to walk literally in the mountains. So we had to walk through the mountains to get anywhere we wanted to go. We just had to be mindful of the bears and stuff.
What country? What country?
I grew up in the country.
Country where?
Alabama.
Alabama. Okay.
So yeah, we walked. We used to walk. I would walk 1 mile or 2 from home
Your walk
to cheerleading, to track, to band, by myself, or just a group of us, like 1 mile.
Your walk was a little bit different walk than mine.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Okay, you'd be snatched up.
But it was crazy. Don't get it twisted. People were kidnapping kids and doing stuff, and we would walk through them little woods to get home. But I could imagine yours was probably a little crazier than our walk.
Yeah.
So, but hey, that's where you from. And you know, I want to know, how was your mom like during that time? Like, was your mom, your dad, were they around during those times? Or like, how was your mom and dad?
Well, my mom worked 3 jobs, and so I really was raised by my grandparents. You know, my grandmother and my godmother too. But my mom worked 3 jobs, so I didn't really get to know my mom until I got into high school. You know, my dad, you know, had deceased young. I probably met him twice in my lifetime when I was real little, and so I really didn't have a dad. So I had friends. I had my mentors of coaches that helped me later on in life to get me through things. But I had some good friends that kind of took me as a brother. I was the only child, so no, I wasn't spoiled. Don't even go there. I wasn't spoiled. I was a very nice kid. I did get in trouble now and then, but I learned from trouble. Yeah, I learned from trouble.
Okay. That spoiled part kind of took me out.
Yeah, all right.
Because he's spoiled as a husband.
So where did you grow up at?
I grew up in the country. I grew up in the woods. I grew up in the mountains. All around me was nothing but mountains, because I think in that part of Alabama, I'm from the northern part of Alabama, so that's the Appalachian Mountains.
Yes.
I hope that's what that is. If it ain't right, church to be not my heart. But I think those are the mountains that's surrounded by us in
They
Tennessee.
got good fishing up there.
Yeah, you got all those lakes. You got Gunnersville Lake. You got so many lakes around us. But that's how I grew up. I grew up on the lakes.
Yeah.
That's where we do our family reunions. When we was cutting Christmas trees, the woods was really, the mountains was literally my backyard. You can walk off the porch, go up into the woods, and cut a Christmas tree down. My grandmother did that faithfully every year. Never had a fake Christmas tree until, you know, my mama moved out and, you know, got her own spot, and then she was getting them fake trees.
You up there with the snakes, oh.
Yes.
Snakes in them trees?
Yes. We had crabapple trees in our yard.
Yes,
We used to eat the crabapple. But if you threw like something up in them, so the crab apple, like a stick or whatever, just so the crab apples can fall to the ground, snakes would fall out the tree, like green snakes. We call them jelly snakes, but they would be green. So they matched the color of the leaves. And we called them jelly snakes, but they were green snakes. So we had snakes and everything.
Jelly snakes. I didn't know no jelly snakes.
It was green. It just looked like
green.
it literally was the green color of the leaves, so it matched. so clear that we called them jelly snakes, but they were just green snakes. So that's why I grew up.
If you got that one in our neighborhood, we probably put them in a jar and put them in a mason
And do
jar.
what with?
I don't know, 'cause you said jelly. They put on some bread and they start eating that stuff.
No, man.
Jelly snakes.
That's just, as children, you make up a name for everything,
Right.
and that's what we did. We made up names for every little thing that we saw. So we called that a jelly snake, but it was
Okay.
just a green snake.
All right.
All right, what question you got for me, baby?
I got a couple of questions. Well, I got a whole bunch of them for you. What's your routine, like your morning routine? You know, for as cute
All
as
this
that?
beauty.
Yeah, Miss Cutie.
Okay, my routine. Of course, I wake up. I lay in the bed for a minute because I had to get my whole body together. Do I not? I have to lay there because I have to stretch and everything.
So if I gotta leave the house, this is funny, y'all. If I gotta leave the house by 9, I'm waking her up at 7.
You got to, because I'm still it's like my mind might be awake, but my body is not awoke yet. So even though I'm up conscious talking to you, my body is in this state of don't get the hell up, lay here, get it all together, and then get up. So that's what be happening. He's quick to let's go. I can't jump out of the bed like that. It all has to be together.
Yeah, I be jumping out. I be ready to roll. He ain't got no hair right now, you know.
He don't have to worry about doing nothing. I have to do my
Yeah.
hair.
Put the deodorant on and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gone. I'm out.
Quick. I can't do that. And so,
Quick,
but
fast, in a hurry.
my routine is getting up. I try to meditate. I do my prayer, and then I'll exercise. I try to eat some breakfast. I like to eat before I work out, something small, nothing big. I'll hit a little workout and then start whatever it is I got to do for that day, whether it's answering emails, some promotional stuff from, people booking me to do things on social media and so forth, making dinner and going to whatever events or whatever we got to do. And then that's typically my day for the day.
Wow. Okay. Well, there's some things I didn't know, but I'm finding out right now.
I do not know.
On Courtside Community. I love this.
Oh, God.
I'm getting this all out right now.
Again, pay him no mind because he gonna come with all the shenanigans of the shenanigans. All right.
No, I'm just being real. That's all. This show is about being real, and that's right. I'm being real.
So what I just said you didn't know?
Huh?
What part of what I said did you not know?
Did you say cook? Did you say? Oh, okay. That was one of the other questions. I can just skip that one off here. Oh, okay.
Don't do me.
Oh, yeah.
I cook. I just don't like cooking.
How you do the toast, baby? Toast be black. You ever take?
Oh,
that toast be
God.
black. I be scraping that stuff off of there. But it'd be good though. She makes some bacon and eggs, sometimes pancakes, omelets. She does a really good job making omelets and stuff like that.
And I do.
Yeah. And she learned how to make coffee too. Well, put the coffee together.
That Keurig is the bomb.
That's the bomb now.
That Keurig makes it so easy.
Because see, I know when I get up in the morning, I'm good. I got my little routine, and then I sit there. I kind of watch the news, the weather report, sports, or whatever. Have my coffee, and then I'm sitting there for probably about an hour, and then I'm ready to go after that.
Ooh, child, he got me on that one, but we're going to let him have it. All right, let me ask him another question, child. What annoys you the most? And it could be something I do or anybody do. What annoys you the most?
What annoys me the most is loud people. Loud people who just talk, and they just talk about to air. That annoys me.
Not the air, baby.
The air. They be like, and they just be talking, just to be talking. So, and I'm a listener. I'm a quiet type person. I will find out a lot more about you before you find out about me in any setting that I go into, even in the business that I'm in. So, even though I'm a coach and people say I'm real calm and stuff on the side, but I'm listening, I'm studying, but I can get after it and be loud myself at times. It's just tiny, but that annoys me. People think, what annoys you?
What annoys me?
Oh, let me go. Time for me to leave now.
Not you, honey.
Let me go.
Never you. Never.
Okay.
What annoys me? Inconsistent people annoys me. That annoys me. Inconsistent people. Like, I like people to be consistent in what they say, what they're gonna do. If you promise me something, I expect you to come through with it. So I don't like inconsistency. I don't. Not in friendships, any of that stuff.
Yeah.
It just, that annoys me. Inconsistency.
Okay. That's fair.
That's fair.
That's true. Okay. How do you define like success? How do you define that?
Ooh, how do I define success?
See, when people repeat the question, that means they're looking for the answer. She's got the answer, but she just come.
I just want to make sure I say it where you can understand me. So, I try not to be long-winded, but I didn't grow up with a lot, right? And so I feel like anything I do is successful. I feel like sitting here, us doing this, whether the world knows whether I know how big this is going to be or not, that's still a success for me because I never had a phone growing up, so it's, or a computer or anything that could help me bring this forth. So those little things, the smallest things define success for me. So that could be a whole lot. It's not money for sure.
You didn't have a phone?
No.
You didn't have what else you didn't have?
I didn't have computers.
You didn't have no computer?
I never had my own bedroom.
What?
No.
You never had your own bedroom?
Not until I got married.
Got her own bedroom now. Hey!
and I clearly do half the time. Not to say we don't sleep in the same bed, but I clearly have my own room because it's all my stuff in there.
Yeah. See, I came where I grew up where there was only 3 TV channels. Y'all know what I'm talking about. NBC, ABC, and CBS. And those things went off at midnight. And you start hitting the national anthem. Dun, 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 dun. That means everybody going to bed. That's right. And then in the morning, you get the same thing right around 6 o'clock. They turn all the channels back on and you can see whatever you want to see on TV in black and white and fuzzy.
And that's why I define success as everything that I've achieved in life, everything that I thought I lost and it's been given back to me. To me, that's success to me. It's not about money. It's not about having a big house. I guess people define that for themselves, but not me. I know I didn't grow up in a big house. I'm just blessed to have a house. I'm just happy to have a roof over my head. You hear me? So that's success to me. So that's a really broad question, and maybe that didn't fill your soul and not the answer you wanted to hear, but I feel like I'm definitely successful knowing what I come from. Just having the ability to keep going is success to me. Not letting any little thing get in my way and keeping me from not wanting to do it, that defines success to me. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep trying, and that defines success to me because I keep trying.
Yeah, for me, it's like to be alive every day. I mean, that's how I define. I know it's real heavy, but each day, it's not given to you. So success is like making it through a 24-hour day. Making it through tough situations, making it through, just making it through life. And, that's, in my eyes, that's success. What I came from and what I've been through, I tell the young people all the time when I go to speak and stand at the podium, the first thing I would say to them is that it can be done. For some of the kids that come out of hard areas and stuff like that, it can be done, and I'm living proof that it can be done.
He is, because he didn't leave out some. He left out some of his story, but as we continue with our podcast,
I can't give them all the story.
Yeah, we'll share more and more with you all. All right, we're gonna do a few more questions.
Yeah.
And we're gonna let y'all go because I know y'all tired of talking to us. Okay, so what are certain words you do not like?
Certain words I do not like.
Because you have used them all. What word would you not use?
The word.
What's
one word? Certain words.
Let's do one word.
Okay.
One word. What's one word you do not like?
The word no. How about that?
No?
No.
Okay.
The
No?
word
Okay.
no.
Oh.
Okay?
See, that's that spoiled kid. See?
You said
That's that
I
spoiled,
don't like-
only child, spoiled child.
No, if I want a cookie or something like that and they say no, I'll be like,
See? Spoiled child, there we go.
Yeah, so the word no. And they say you can't have $1 million, I'll be, but I'm gonna work for it, okay? I'm gonna get that yes out of you now. I'm gonna get the yes. But yeah, the word, I think the word no, I think the other one is that it's more words that you can't do it.
Like somebody telling you what you can't do.
What you can't do.
That's good.
That's a challenge. That motivates me.
Yeah.
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 How about you?
The word I don't like is the N word.
Well, that word, yeah, that's broad. I mean, that's anyone of color. We know that's a no-no.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I ain't gonna act like I ain't never said it before.
No, I know a word that you really don't like.
What is that?
Yep.
Oh, how could I forget that?
Yep.
That is my, oh wait a minute, see now I'm really thinking. I got a few words. I don't like yep.
Here we
Here we
go.
go.
Baby.
Here we go.
We
I
willing
cannot
it in.
stand for someone
That's
to
right.
yep me.
Yeah.
That is so disrespectful. And my other word is thanks. I don't
Thanks.
like people to say thanks. Say thank you.
Uh-huh.
When people say thanks, I feel like that's condescending, like you really don't mean it. You're not appreciative. But if you say thank you to me, then I feel like, okay, they are really grateful. Yep is one of those, ooh, that is that word. I do not like yep. If my children text me, yep, I'll send them a message back and say, you meant yes, ma'am? You meant yes? And ask them, every last one of them, all 5 of them, will show you a text message from me where I have corrected them on saying yep to me.
Yeah.
Even my granddaughter, she said it to her mother. Our granddaughter, Ari, I had to get on her little butt telling
said
Drea yep and saying yep to me.
Wow.
Where you get that from? But anyway, that's it. Yep and thanks. Then the 2 words. I don't like it. Say thank you.
It's in the dictionary.
Don't say it to me. Say
It's in
thank
the
you.
dictionary.
Put it all together, okay?
Baby, what's your biggest fear? What's your biggest fear? In life or anything in general. What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear for me right now at this moment is not being able to purchase my mama home. That's my biggest fear at this moment.
To not be able to purchase her one?
Well, meaning that I want to get to a space where I can purchase her home. I pray that I live and she lives long enough that I can purchase her a home.
Oh, okay.
That's my biggest fear. I want to do that. I pray about this every day. Literally, when I'm just talking to God out loud, I'm like, Lord, please let me live to build my mama home.
Let me wait now.
Yeah.
Will she take that home?
Oh, yeah.
Most mamas want to stay where they're at. They get in that mode. I don't care what it is. They want to stay where they're at. They feel comfortable with that.
Well, my mom will take it, but in the same spot. So I'll have to build it exactly where she is.
Oh, okay.
She's not going to move no damn where. But I'll have to build it exactly where it is. So that's what I want. That's one of my biggest things, just afraid that I won't be able to make that happen, but I'm hoping that I will. I want to really build. Because my grandmother, trying to make a long story short, her home was the pinnacle of coming together, right? And my mom is now the matriarch of our family, and I want us to get back to that. I want to be able to travel back to my home state and do Thanksgivings and Christmases and everything with my family, like all of us, the cousins and everything. And I want to see that again before I leave this earth and before my mom leaves this earth. And I think she needs a bigger space, just a bigger space for all of that. And so I am fearful of that. I don't want to leave and not be able to give her that. So
yeah, your mama's sweet. She's a sweetheart. She deserves it, and I know that's coming. You know, you've been working hard to make that happen for her. I know it's in the works, and that is coming. My biggest fear is getting on a plane.
Idiot.
Ooh, boy, getting on, and all these years of traveling, I've been flying 500,000 times, probably.
He's dang near a million
miles.
miler.
But every time I get on a plane, I have a fear. I mean, it's not real bad fear, but when the weather gets bad and the bumps start coming and they go to the wind shear, planes going to that stuff. Oh man, dude, I'm like a big baby.
I'm imitating my husband.
What you doing? Robot?
That's how you be on a plane.
Yeah, No, I'll be on a plane like, hell no. Let me out. Let me out. Shoot. That's me.
You
They
be
be
like,
bumping up and down.
Sure. I'll be looking at this man like, Lord
Man,
Jesus. He be like, whoa.
No.
Whoa. I'm like,
I can
honey, it's
be
gonna
honestly
okay.
say that every time I get on a plane, I have a fear. I have a little fear. Yeah.
Oh, honey.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, my other fear is us not being together. That is my other fear. I want to be with us. I want us to be together till the day we die.
Ooh, Lord, we're gonna always be together. Hamburger.
Ah!
What's your biggest challenge in life?
Woo! My biggest challenge right now.
Yeah.
My biggest challenge right now is staying focused. I am not
You
going
got
to
so much
lie.
stuff coming at you though. You got people tugging at you.
I know.
Decisions.
Just trying to figure out which direction to go sometimes and not doing too much, because I used to put all my eggs in one basket until I met my husband, and he would be like, you would say, stop doing that, because focus on one thing and get that done before you move on to the next.
Right.
And that makes sense for me in my life now. However, what I realized is all those things I was putting in my basket, they're hatching. And so it's kind of got my focus off just a little bit. So that's a challenge for me now, not with my exercise and stuff like that, but it's definitely a challenge with all this new social media stuff and everybody, wanting to hire me to do this and do that, and just trying to stay focused on some of that. It's just like, ugh. So my biggest challenge for me is just being focused right now.
Yeah, I think and this is really off the question here, is what I see is so fascinating, where now you have Zoom and how you can conduct individual courses or classes with your clients doing Zoom from like all over the world. And that's when I see that, and I come in the room seeing you with people doing that, it's like, whoa, this is a powerful thing. And so I'm proud of you on that. I know that's way off from the question, but that's huge.
Yeah, it is.
You don't have to leave home, huh?
You clearly do not have to leave home for anything nowadays. People work from home. Everybody works from home. My daughter works at a college straight from home.
Right.
That's crazy. I have so many friends that do so many things from home, and they're making really good money and very successful, because COVID changed the way of life.
Yeah.
So it showed that people didn't need to be in the office and they could still be successful doing their jobs.
Yeah.
So, well, I got a question for you. This is about our children. Here we go.
Here we go. Okay, let it rip.
Which one of them 5 children annoys you the most? Would you dare answer that?
That annoys me the most?
Yes. That you be like, oh, child, I'm gonna need you to get it. I'm gonna need you to get it. I'm gonna need you to get it.
But you know what? None of them. I'll be honest with you. They don't annoy me. They just have challenging situations that you have to go through as a parent and help them through that. So I can't say that any of them, no. I'll probably annoy them, if anything, because I don't give it to them. They call for this, call for that.
Well, now he don't, but when we first got together, you were the giving parent,
Well,
okay?
I was trying to lock you in.
Oh, is that what it
I
was?
trying to
Oh, you
lock
got
in.
me.
Wait, you got all that.
Sure. No.
Excuse me, y'all, I'm sorry.
No, he didn't.
But yeah.
I thought that was cute, so I had to give you a kiss.
Oh, thank you, man. That's good. But no, I think that the kids, they don't annoy me. I think we get not frustrated, but we get challenged by them, certain things that they want. And
Baby, I be getting frustrated.
yeah, but you just can't pick out one. You just can't say that one got me and that one. No, they all got their situations, but they are grown. They're out of the house, and we're proud of that, because they're out the bird nest. That's what it's all about.
They grown and gone, child.
Grown and gone.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, they
It's
give
such-
all the milk. Drink them all the milk, all the cornflakes.
Every time I come in the refrigerator, you in the refrigerator.
You're in the refrigerator. We're outside, cut that grass.
Speaking of that, okay, here we go. What are your favorite movies? What's your favorite movies?
Soul Plane.
I knew it.
Soul Plane. And I have to say Friday. Anything with Friday at the Next, and then any movie with Madea.
Yeah.
You know, any Madea, I'm on the floor laughing. For Soul Plane.
It's so crazy. My husband knows Fridays almost verbatim.
Oh man, that's so funny.
It's so funny because if he meets somebody who's saying something about Friday, or I can't think of the word right now, I'm having a brain fart, but he can sit there and go back and forth and speak that whole movie with another person because he knows those lines in that movie, which is so crazy.
Yeah, I think the recent one now I'm into is with, and it's kind of old, and new, but Denzel Washington, The Equalizer.
Oh, The Equalizer.
Ooh, Denzel, he be like,
it's too much killing for
okay,
me.
you got about 60 seconds before I take you and
Chop
then
your
take
head
you
off.
and take you.
And
Oh,
chop
you
your
got
head
about
off.
10 seconds left, and then he's in the action.
That
My
movie
man is bad, boy.
Yeah, that is.
Equalizer. So I think they're gonna come out with Equalizer 4, hopefully.
And he'll be right there watching.
I'll be right there watching.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's so funny. So I had to mention the movie thing because you kind of like quoted pieces of the movie. So.
Yeah. My last one. No. Yeah. Let me get one more in. I'll
Okay.
let you get another one. What would you do if you won the lottery?
I don't know none of y'all folks. I'm out of here. No, I'm joking.
Back over here.
I'm joking.
Hey,
I'm joking.
you remember the movie I just said it, The Equalizer? Yeah, I'm coming to get you.
I'm out.
I'm gonna find you.
Oh my gosh, you already know what I would do if I won the lottery. I would build my mama a house. I'd build our dream house. I would give money to my church back home. I'd actually redo all the 6, 7 churches in my neighborhood. From the Baptist, Church Christ, all of them.
Okay.
St. Paul. Of course, take care of my husband.
See, I was waiting for that number 10.
No.
I came up 10.
You got to get them ties to the Lord first before anything.
I came up 10.
I would tie.
I'm in the top 10.
You are. I would take you. If I win in the lotto, we're winning the lotto. So
it's
automatically, it's a we thing.
Okay, baby. I
So
appreciate that.
yeah,
Thank
so I'm taking care of him, taking care of my children, some family, and maybe a few friends, and then invest in everything else. So that's what I'm gonna do if I win the lottery.
So make sure we set aside some for the medical bills. If we ever get medical bills and stuff like that, we always got to put some money aside for that.
Well,
especially
that
with the
yeah,
lottery, you know,
that's
you know, but we don't want that.
yeah, we would do that too. Medical.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Last question that I have.
Yeah.
Let's talk about living in 2 places. How do you feel? Well, let me ask him. How do you feel about living in 2 places? Because we literally live in 2 places.
Well, let me just say we're fortunate to live in 2 places.
We are.
You know, at one point we were living in 3 places.
Yeah, we were.
You know, and
Literally.
but living in 2 places it's kind of tough. Even though you're here with me
As much as I can.
as much as you can, and then our other home, you're there a lot. The big home, the family home, as we call it. And so it's good to have 2 places for now. It's not hurting us financially or anything like that. We're good there, but it gives us a little space. It gives you a little space to do things. For me, I'm always gone on the court, coaching and doing things with the basketball. You're doing things at home, at our family home, which gives you more space with your studio work inside there with workouts and stuff. Yeah. So it's a good balance. It's a good balance. It's like a vacation away from a vacation. You know,
it really is.
For the both of us. I mean, if we want to get away to the other home, we go like tomorrow or the next day. We'd go there for 2 or 3 days and come back here. So I think it's cool, but it at times it gets like let's just be at one place. We used to be at all over the place. Remember?
Yeah, we've been
to Tulsa. We've been to Atlanta. You know, we've been to Alabama, Dallas. You know, Los Angeles. Yeah, Los Angeles. Ooh, man.
We've lived in several places at one time,
yeah,
for sure. But we always had one place that we call home that we can always go back to. And that's important to me, stability of it all. Because when this is all said and done, I just want to make sure that we have one place that's home. One place that's home. And home is where your heart is. And I feel like that's where people should live. And right now, home is in Texas for us because that's where my heart is. And I love living there. And so y'all listen, we just wanted to come on here and tell y'all about our podcast, and y'all get to know us a little bit. There's a lot more. We left out a whole lot of questions, but there's more. You'll get to know more about our personalities and what we like and what we don't like. The more we continue filming our Courtside Community podcast. So we appreciate y'all for tuning in and listening to us just chit chat about whatever right about now. So we hope you all tune in and support us on this journey. I'm excited yet nervous at the same time because this is our very first podcast together. We've done things together, but this is going to be a little different, but I'm excited.
You know, why is it? The difference is that we're letting them inside our world
that part.
A little bit more now. You can see a lot of things on whatever, I don't mess with that stuff.
Google, YouTube, all that stuff.
The real deal is us talking to you one-on-one and tuning into us on Courtside, community, and you can just sit back, relax, and enjoy what we got to give you, on our podcast. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, we can't wait for y'all to tune into us. So make sure you go and subscribe to our YouTube page because we will be putting all of our episodes on our YouTube page. So please make sure you subscribe to Courtside Community so you can keep up with us and everything that we're talking about, and sometimes things that we'll be doing. We want to make sure that you all get the full spectrum of us and not just us sitting here talking to y'all all the time. Maybe sometimes just things that we're doing out in the community will be a part of our podcast.
And they can give us some feedback or questions, so the next time we come on, we can answer some of those questions for you.
Yeah, that's definitely what we need. We're going to need all the feedback.
Yeah, we need feedback.
Yeah, because I think together we'll be better. So if y'all pour into us, we'll continue to pour into you all. But we thank you for your time. We about to be up out this mug. So thank you for watching Courtside Community with Bo and Fred Williams. Peace
out.